Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Magical Starsign. I am the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we fell down to the Spiny mole hole. We cannot get back out, at least right now. Actually, hold it right there. This is the kingdom of the Spiny moles. You're not welcome. Hop on back up. If we choose yes, he's actually going to hop us back up. And right up here we cannot do much. We have this warp point. And we have these glowworms, but they disappear. Is it because I'm running? It's because I'm running. So I can just nab them. Oh. When I run, they disappear. But when I walk slowly, I can just take them away. You nab the yellow gummy worm. So I can get unlimited of these. That's convenient. That is rather convenient. Now there's only one. Okay. So they do disappear after a while. I don't want to make them all disappear because then I'm not going to be able to fight that monster anymore. But I'm going to have it be like this. I cannot... I have to actually use the mouse cursor for that. Sometimes I can get through conversations by clicking the L button, and running I can do by clicking the L button, but some things I can't. Asiago. Is that... What's Asiago? I just heard someone talking about how a couple of magicians had escaped from the robots. Was he talking about you? Yeah? You're joking, really? I don't mean to sound rude, but I thought those robots were pretty powerful. You look pretty not. Thank you. How nice. Fontina. Wait, don't tell me. You're the ones that broke out of that robot prison, aren't you? I heard all about it. Yeah, that was us, but... honestly, we don't really know what's going on around here. We're just trying to find the wind planet and rescue our teacher. I'm pretty sure we're on the wrong planet, but where are we anyway? You're a long way from Buffoon, that's for sure. No, you're on Earth, the Earth planet. I'm sure you've heard of it before. You know, home of the famous Spiny moles? Yeah, Spiny moles? Yeah, we have a legend. It says that when we have eaten all the worms in the Earth, heroes will descend from the heavens and deliver us to a worm-filled paradise. Oops, excuse me. It makes me drool a little bit just thinking about it. And you're saying we're those heroes? Exactly. I mean, you are, aren't you? I'm not sure about that, really. Maybe you'd better see our king. He's been waiting for you to arrive. We all have, actually. Yes! We're getting to be knights, aren't we? Hivarti, welcome to Pete Moore's home of the Spiny moles. Hey, talk to me. I hear you were Parmesan. They are all cheese, aren't they? I remember how the king is... I remember the king's name, by the way, which means something. They are all cheese, I think. I hear you were headed to Buffoon before you crashed here. You must be so lost. They say our king is the greatest digger in the galaxy. Maybe his royal highness can dig a hole to the wind planet. Nah, what am I saying? That's impossible even for his majestic claws. Romano. Psst, I'm Romano. I heard all about what happened. You were heading for Buffoon, but you ended up here by mistake? Smooth. Real smooth. Thank you. Salvage shop. Head straight through this door and go to the counter on the right. Salvage shop? Mizithra. Welcome, take a look around. And we get elevator music. We can sell things. We can sell yellow gummy worms. I'm not going to do that. Rusty screw. What does it do? I don't know. We have a total of 190 cash. What can I buy with that? Ooh, bandana. Ups intelligence by 1. Leather wrist ups strength by 1. Vinyl shirt ups protection and... is that health? I guess I'm gonna buy 2 vinyl shirts. This strong yet supple leather wrist guard feels comfortable, but it does chafe a bit. A cheap shirt made of shiny black plastic. Tie this bandana around your head for a new look that cannot be beat. Oh, we have exactly enough cash to do this. Well, I'm gonna take that as a sign. Thanks. Let's equip this shenanigans. Team. Eric. You're going to equip a... ooh, boy. What's that? Classmates. Items. I have to go to items and then equip that stuff there. Equipment. Bandana. To him and her. Same here. That goes... That actually works very well. Good. Now let me check out that rusty screw. A rusty old screw, you could sell it, but it's probably not worth very much money. Alright. Who are you? Sharp. You should stop by the salvage shop for weapons and protective gear. They'll come in handy, assuming you remember to equip them. Ha. I get ya. Eat 'em. If you're ever feeling a little worse for wear, come stay at the Sweet Root Inn and heal yourselves up. If you're still young, so even one night at an inn should heal up all your wounds. Wow, that's convenient. But I could also just drink magic water from a pot. If I get the chance to. Romano, yeah, I talked to you. Real smooth, my landing. The king is waiting for you just ahead. Hold it, space travelers. Nobody goes into the sacred digging grounds without the king's permission. No exceptions. Gouda. Blue. Lots of magicians used to live here, but the roots took them all away. Oh, what's the point of even telling you? It's not like you can do anything about it. Gruyere. I'm Gruyere, cousin to the noble King Gorgonzola himself, or Gorgie, as I used to call him back in the pooch. I might not be as high and mighty as the great digging king himself, but I'm doing well as the court troubadour. Whatever that means. Oh, mighty digging king, show us the claws moist with earth that dug for us so swift its village knew. That is how that song goes. Colby. Hey, I'm Colby. I'm the king's grandson. I don't know if that means I'll ever get to be king, but I do know it means I get awesome birthday presents. Convenient. Our people have been around for a long time. That's why we have so many books. Thank you, Mascarpone. The books are many. There's a book entitled Because We Are Spiny Moles. Do you want to read it? I don't ask for happiness. I want to give happiness to others. Making other people happy makes me happy. I'm a happy person. Oh God. Point it like a stylus. Do you want to read it? Select which path to take as if you were pointing with a stylus. Let yourself go and your feet will begin walking. Select which path to take as you... oh. Your path will be an easy one. Because we are spiny moles. No, that's what we just read. And this is also... okay. So not every slot is one of those. But I have to look at every slot. The air we breathe and the air we don't. If you were to pinch your nose and close your mouth, you would eventually gasp for air. That's because you depend on fresh air. In space, there is no air. If you were to venture into space unprotected, you would not be able to breathe, like you're pinching your nose. But some brave travelers do venture out into that frightening abyss we call space. It is no small feat. The Erd Survival Guide. You may encounter strange jars that are filled with a delicious and nutritious liquid that recovers your HP. When you come across one, use it as a base for your activities. When you find a gummy worm or frog, be sure to catch it. They're quite easy to capture. All you have to do is to reach in, grab and yank. It's a difficult process to explain, but it's easier than it sounds. There's a book entitled The Secret of the Gorgonzolas. You want to read it? The House of Gorgonzola is a noble line that has produced many generations of kings in the Spiny Mole Kingdom. The Gorgonzolas are unparalleled diggers. Some of their detractors have remarked that digging holes is all they are good for. But what else besides digging holes do Spiny Moles need to do? The power to dig holes is what makes a mole a mole. What about dwarves? I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. Let's not. Molar size. Yeah, of course I want to read molar size. 1. Raise your arms and twist your chin left and right. 2. Flap your hands and do quadruple standing somersaults. 3. Extend your arms and move them in a wave-like motion. 4. Stand on your head and spin around in a fast circular motion. Now it's time for some serious steps. 5. 4 steps forward, 4 steps back, and tap those fingers. 6. Keep your head pointed left and dramatically lick your boot heels. 7. Repeat the last step. It's hard, but hang in there. 8. One more time. Take a deep breath. There's a book entitled The Spineless Mole. Do you want to read it? No. Once upon a time there was a spiny mole who had no spines. All the other spiny moles called him names. So embarrassed was this spineless mole that he refused to go outside. He dug a hole and crawled inside it, and every day he dug and dug. The villagers soon forgot about this spineless mole. One day a storm ravaged the village. The villagers took refuge in the hole that the spineless mole had so carefully dug. The storm began to destroy the hole, so the villagers went deeper and deeper. And at the bottom of the hole, the villagers found the spineless mole curled up and not at all happy. "Why won't you leave me alone?" the spineless mole pleaded. "Don't look at me, just go away." But the villagers said, "Thanks to you, we are all safe from the storm. Come outside and be one of us." And the spineless mole left the hole and lived happily ever after. Digging cuisine, a mole's cookbook, of course. Wormlat. Smash 3 freshly caught earthworms with a stone and grind them into paste. Lovely. Put the paste in a mug and add a cup of well-chilled milk. Stir and enjoy this simple but refreshing treat. You may want to consider adding honey. Ugh. There's a book entitled The Life Robotic. Do you want to read it? Of course. Although the robots of Erd were built by what seems to have been a human civilization, no humans remain on Erd. The robots have found ways to survive without the help of their creators. Their batteries contain gummy cores. While these gummies make a tasty treat for living creatures, the robots depend on them as a source of power. There's a book entitled The Baklava Solar System. The Baklava solar system has 5 planets. Listed from the planet system's heart, there are as follows. Raisin, the fire planet, Gren, the wood planet, Paffoon, the wind planet, Cassia, the water planet, and Erd, the earth planet. Scholars and scientists have argued the existence of another planet that orbits outside them. There is a book entitled The History of Erd as told by the Spiny Moles. Do you want to read it? Yes. Long ago, farther back than any can remember, an extraordinary civilization rose and fell on the planet Erd. Not so long ago, another civilization grew on Erd to replace it, but it also vanished into oblivion. Now Erd is home to only spiny moles and robots. Okay, I can dig that. Get it? Dig because we're with moles. Alright. Who are you? Minister Moonster. Welcome, welcome. Please speak to the king. King Gorgonzola, what a nice face you've got. Salutations and welcome to Pete Moss, capital of the Spiny Mole Empire. Mole Empire? So you're all moles? Moles, how dare you! We're spiny moles, can you not see? And you are addressing His Royal Majesty, King Gorgonzola, the 13th king of the Spiny Mole dynasty. Wait, what our minister says is true. We are King Gorgonzola de Formaggio, 13th king of this mighty moly monarchy. Judging by your appearance, you are not from this planet, and judging by the fact that you escaped the robot's prison, Minister, could these young magicians be the ones prophesied to appear at the time of the Great Purging? Are these the ones who to bring salvation to our world? Indubitably, Your Majesty. No doubt they are the heroes of prophecy, the ones who come to us in the doomy days. Doomy days? The story is well known to our people. You see, when doom comes to this world, heroes from another planet will save us. You, my young friends, are from another planet, and now, I fear, is indeed the end we have feared for so long. Once we had many magicians living in this kingdom, but the robots have taken them all away, made prisoners of them. And our earthworm harvest has dwindled. Heroes! But we're not supposed to be here. It's an accident that we're even here in the first place. We were trying to get to the Wind Planet to look for our teacher, Miss Madeleine. We just crashed here by accident, and now our rocket is busted and we can't leave. Such humility. It speaks well of great heroes that you don't even see your own greatness. You want to go to Paffoon, yet we have no ship, and so you want to help us so that we might help you, yes? No, that's not exactly what I was trying to say. Really? Don't be so pessimistic, space heroes. We are certain that you will find your way to the Wind Planet in due time. Yes, all in due time. Minister, fetch us the books. With all haste, your clawfulness. Here you are. The prophecy is written in 2 books. One book is the Book of Darkness. The other is the Book of Light. Read from the Book of Darkness. Yes, Your Majesty. And the doomy times, that's how the best books of prophecy always seem to begin, don't you know? Allow me to read on. In the doomy times, saviors will appear from a far-off planet and end the reign of the Ant Queen with the power of magic. The Ant Queen? Yes, the scourge of our people. The Ant Queen, she has harried our kind for far too long, and she must be stopped. This is the favor we must ask of you. Vanquish the Ant Queen. Will you accept our request? Sure, vanquishing an Ant Queen. Added to my to-do list right this second. Ah, you have our gratitude. Eric, don't you, hear the whole bit about the scourge of our people? Are you sure about this? The Book of Darkness also says this. The heroes will lead the Spiny Moles to a wormy paradise. But the hero's journey will not end. They will continue on to greater deeds. Wormy paradise? I didn't think it was possible to combine those 2 words. The heroes will defeat most villainous evil. The Spiny Moles will be at their side when that moment comes, and I'm going to take a sip of my tea, if you allow so. Too hot. But you will help us sooner or later, right? Fine. I guess we just have to take your word for it. Thank you. Oh, shorter of the 2 heroes. Now attend to the Ant Queen, as is your destiny. Rightly spoken, Your Majesty, but they may need time to make whatever preparations they deem necessary. Ah, yes. I knew there was a reason we kept you around, Minister. You are ever a gushing font of wisdom. The heroes shall prepare in our village. We will travel to the digging field and await their arrival on the outskirts of the village. Preparations? Does that mean I can sleep for free now? Because I don't have any cash. Can I sleep for free? Manchego. Hello and welcome to the Sweet Root Inn. Stay the night and rest up a little shut-eye and all your injuries are going to be gone. It's 5 beer a night. Would you like to stay? Yeah. I hate to say this, but it looks like you're a few bira short. Come again. Yeah. He just asked me whether I wanted to stay the night, and I did. Didn't lie to him there. I didn't say I had the money. You're clear to visit the sacred digging grounds if you want. Go on through. We've been digging here in search of more delicious earthworms to eat. Alvertra. When we can't find any worms, we go steal gummy battery cores from the robot town. They taste pretty good, actually. Just a few feet a day will do. Just keep digging holes. After all, as they say, you won't find anything if you don't dig. Gorgonzola the Digging King. Find worms and put them on the table. You don't let the but you don't let the ant queen find you. You're ant food if she does. She'll suck the life out of ya. The worms you find belong to everyone in the kingdom. Don't be greedy nuts, Gorgonzola the Digging King. Why are you standing there? I'm a hero of the prophecy. This is where we keep the treasure that we dug out of the hole. We can't take it out without the king's permission, though. King? King. Go down the ladder there and then go deeper and deeper into the caverns until you find the Ant Queen's lair. Heroes though you are, you do not feel the need to be extra superheroes. If you take any injuries, come rest at our local inn. It can be dangerous in those caverns and you must be cautious. According to the Book of Darkness, the Ant Queen is a vicious adversary. Please do be careful. Vicious adversary, my favorite. Alright, but before we continue onwards, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I hope I will see you in the next episode as well. I will save it. And then I will see you in the next episode as well. Until then, bye-bye.